And we're back with an all-new episode of Keep It. I'm Louis Fertel, and I have to say, who cares? Because guess who is here today? When this name came down the pike, I already said this to our guest, I had to clutch the table like I was going to blast off. Guys, there's nothing to say about this person. I mean, the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13, but also just the winner.
Yeah, I think
Symone.
I like that. I like that. I like the winner, the universal winner of everything. I
Look
love that.
at her!
Yes, please, look at me. I spent 2 hours doing this.
Oh my God. And we brought you here to discuss football. I'm
Absolutely.
so sorry.
It's fine. You know what? I can sport. I can sport. You can sport with the best of them.
Well, you're from Arkansas, so
I
maybe
am.
there's some like football like conditioning there.
There is. There's a Razorback, the one up that's northwest, and then we have the Wampus Cat down
Sure.
where I'm from. So I can get it. And the Bears, UCA Bears. Shout out to y'all, purple.
This could all be like Dr. Seuss material. I have no idea what you're saying.
I have no idea what I'm saying. It's all going over your head.
Oh my gosh. But, okay, I mean, first of all, how are you? You just got back from Europe.
I did just get back from Europe. I'm great. I'm rested. I'm traveled. The passport is stamped. It was a great time. I'm freshly 31, which most people would be scared to say that, but I'm not.
Oh, well,
I'm
a
in
few
my
30s.
30s. You're a few 31s over?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that too. You're matured. You've experienced life.
I didn't say that.
Okay. I'm assuming. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But no, I went to Europe. I started in Paris, had my fun there. Then I went down and saw Chenonceau, the French. I hope I said that right. If I didn't, correct me. The castle. I've always wanted to see it, so I went down and saw that. I went to Bordeaux, wine country. I sipped some wine, went to the wine museum. I was very bougie.
Okay.
Yes, they said Bordeaux is for the posh people.
And you said, I elect myself.
And I elect myself. I said, I'm Miss Symone Posh. That's me.
What happened, Miss Symone? She went to Paris.
She went to
Yes,
Paris,
yeah.
absolutely.
You were saying this was a solo trip, too.
It was a solo trip, yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
never
so
traveled
cool.
by myself, yeah. And so, and I wanted to see the places I wanted to see. You know, I wanted to go for as long as I wanted to go, do what I wanted to do, wake up when I wanted to wake up, go get breakfast at the hotel, then walk around the city. I loved it. It's great. I recommend it if you can do it. It's
I
really
feel
fun.
like that's something you can do once you accept that eating by yourself is amazing.
It's amazing. Yes.
No,
have
you
a
can do it at
plate
your
full.
own pace, like whatever. Like have your New York Times crossword with you or whatever, you know. But it's like I love eating by myself. I love doing movies by myself, shows by myself.
I do, and I'm also a notoriously slow eater. So I like to digest.
Yeah.
You know, eat and digest and talk, but no talking. Just scrolling on my phone. And then from there, and then I went up to Amsterdam for 2 days.
Oh, I'm going to do that later this year. I've never been.
Wait, are you doing more Pride?
Yes.
I'll be there.
I'm having, shall we say, a momentous birthday, and I'll be over there.
Wait, it's your birthday?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I know.
Are you excited?
Yes. Well, get this. I'm an under-traveled person. I went to Berlin for the first time last year.
Fine.
And loved it. So now I am.
Did you do the tuki?
I did as much as they would allow me, and as much as I would allow myself.
You were the hindrance to your own fun here.
Yes.
Oh goodness.
Well, it's also so weird. Like I go to Berlin and I see a bunch of people who look like my cousins, but they're acting even gayer than I am. So it's like
so
wild.
it's fun.
Yeah.
But also kind of like, or are you attracted to your cousins? It's okay. I'm Southern.
Not so far. But yeah. I'm accepting
yet.
auditions.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. I like that. Being
Okay,
honest.
now we have to get to the point of the whole weekend, which was
Yes.
again football. But before we get to Bad Bunny, which we'll get to later this
We
episode,
must.
we must talk about the things surrounding the football that
Yes.
weren't football,
Right.
including Charlie Puth and Coco Jones,
Yes.
who performed at the beginning of the ceremony. What did you think of those two and what they brought?
Okay, so I rewatched everything this morning because I wanted to come in, freshly on the dome. And Coco Jones is just, I thought she was sensational. The voice is so beautiful.
She's saying "Lift Every Voice and Sing."
Lift Every Voice and Sing, the Black National Anthem, if you don't know. And it's a honor. I feel like when you get to do something like, for me, that particular song. So I could tell that she was like, I wouldn't say nervous, but she was prepared. She came in. She looked as if she just commanded that song.
Yes,
And I
there
really
was a
enjoyed
light
that.
tentativeness to her early on, but then as it went on, first of all, I could not stop looking at the very red dress, which was clearly an homage to Whitney Houston. Yes.
Which shout out to the team.
Yes, and
for
by the way-
that.
and everybody, all the instrumentalists were dressed in a sort of Whitney-ish way too. So that was just
I love
fabulous
that.
to
Right off the bat, she got me with that.
But Charlie Puth, interesting choice to sing the national anthem since he's not a belter, but I support that. I'm a little anti-belter when unless you're Whitney Houston, or unless you're in a musical.
That too, but also unless you can. Some people do it, and we're like, we know you're not. We know because we've heard and we've seen and we've heard and seen with our eyes and our ears that this is not for you.
Right.
So don't just sing it in your key, And I I am biased against the man singer.
Yeah. Oh no, please. Why are they
you?
singing?
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm just making sure I wasn't alone here.
I come here. I'm on Earth to stand the Karen Carpenters, the Diana Rosses, etc.
I want the glamour. I want the hair. I want the lights, the up here octave. You know what I'm saying? So I already had my cockeyed looking at him, and so I didn't know what to expect. But I actually was pleasantly surprised by him.
Yeah.
I
Well,
was.
it wasn't try hard. You know
No.
what I mean? He did it in a sort of gentle. You almost had to lean in to listen to the anthem, which is an unusual take.
Yeah.
And anytime somebody does the anthem in a way where it stands out, well, not in a bad or egregious way, like there's something novel and like
Yes, it's
smart
like,
about it.
You actually did it. Like you did a solid job.
Yes.
You know?
Also, he's in the mold of like a John Mayer person. Like Berklee School of Music kind of acts a little douchey, but then he makes the music of Carly Rae Jepsen. Fuck yeah.
I like that. I like when my two worlds collide.
You know?
well, one of my worlds colliding with something else.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
guess.
You come to my world that I wasn't expecting.
Exactly. You
You
over
know.
here. You come knock over. But also, when I saw an interview that he did, I think it was Rolling Stone, and he said he's always wanted to sing the national anthem. Like that's something that he recorded it.
Yeah.
Before he even did it. So he was like, I'm going to do it. This is my chance. This is my moment. So I thought that was actually really amazing. Because most people, it's like a shock that they get asked. So it's kind of like he manifested it. So I thought that was like a nice little tidbit for him. 1 point for you.
Yeah.
1 point for the poop.
Because he's not in the mold of someone you expect ever to do that. Like the whole point of the national anthem, aside from maybe when people like the formerly the Dixie Chicks did it or something, is to not just hit the note, but like rock the stadium.
Yes.
And there
make
was
us feel something.
yeah, but there was
you
almost
know?
something kind of contemplative about the way he did it too, which I'm gonna say football doesn't even deserve.
No.
But
I love that. Actually, no, you kind of gave it a little bit more than needed.
Yeah, right.
Deserved.
Yeah.
Is the word.
I hope it when appreciated is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But anyway, this episode we'll get into Bad Bunny's performance.
Oh my God, yes.
We'll talk about it in relation to all the other halftime shows, which are basically that's like gay Bible shit. I mean, like
is.
if you're sitting around with your friends, you can't get through a night without watching at least a couple halftime shows.
We must. And on the day of, you have to do like your pre-ritual of watching halftime shows.
Please.
Do that?
Yeah.
Because we gotta put the Madonna on. We gotta put the Diana Ross on. We gotta put the Prince on. The Britney one on, which she comes in with other people, men.
Right.
But we watch for her.
But she
we gotta
does
put our
strut.
But
Yeah.
she does strut, and
Yeah.
we live. The Janet, obviously, it's Janet Day,
Please.
so we gotta see it. I just think it's what we as gay people are here for. You
Yeah.
get the straights with the ball and the touching of the men. Well, that's actually gay too.
Not the way they do it,
but not the way they
unfortunately.
do it,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But you get them with that, and then you get us with the touching of the men and the halftime show.
Precisely.
You know,
Precisely.
so it's the best of both worlds.
And we have a hot man performing this year, so we'll get into
Hot
that.
man.
Yes.
Oof.
Also, this episode, we have the fabulous Monét X Change with us.
Yes, my
all
sister.
winners. All
My
winners.
sister and winner. I can talk to another royalty girl.
Yeah.
Finally. I'm just kidding. I love all of you. I love all of you. Don't hate me.
Now, do you also have ambitions to go on Traitors?
I would love, listen, if anybody out there is listening to me at the sound of my voice, I would love to come on Traitors, honey.
Yeah.
Faithful or traitor, but I think I would be a good traitor.
You are extremely trustworthy.
I
There's something
am.
about the way you're even looking at me right now where I'm just
Don't
like,
you
just
feel
believe
safe?
her.
Just
Yeah.
believe. Don't you feel safe? You know,
Yeah.
you give me your social security number, your passport, all of it, honey. I got you. Your bank account numbers and statement.
Yes. So she will be here. And then we'll also talk about, as we said, Black History Month and the movies we should be watching again this
Yes.
month. So I'll be bringing up a couple movies I've seen a number of times.
Of
but
course.
some first-time viewings will be offered as well. But all that and more when we come back on Keep It.
Woo!
Fresh off his historic Grammys win, Bad Bunny absolutely rocked the Super Bowl with a halftime show that paid homage to his native Puerto Rico, featuring surprise appearances by Lady Gaga and Ricky Martin. People are already calling this one of the best halftime shows ever. Symone, what was your initial reaction to the performance?
Ooh, like I can't believe we just saw that.
Yeah.
As so happy it happened. You know, like I wasn't crying, but I was like a little teary-eyed because it's like this, especially at this moment in time. Not to get too deep, but just to see someone celebrate their culture so unapologetically and so beautifully, and the production of it all, and like how there was meaning and symbolism, but it was still fun. Like that's a very hard line to like teeter.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
So he did it, I thought, very beautifully.
No.
And it was fun, and it was visually stunning because he was already in it. So that's half the battle.
Right. Yeah, first of all, let me just say he wore head-to-toe ivory, which is a power
Yeah.
move I usually reserve for Gwyneth Paltrow.
Exactly, but he said, "No, let me hold your beer.
Hold
What
the
is it?
goop.
Hold the
Yeah.
goop. That's what it is. You got me. Hold the goop, bitch."
So he comes out looking stunning. But as you said, first of all, it really was pure joy. Most of
Yeah.
it was centered around a kind of wedding vibe.
Yeah.
But there was also like clear Puerto Rican homage, like the sugar cane, which, by the way, all that sugar cane was attached to the backs of real people.
Yes, and you see the videos of people getting into place.
I would describe it as scary.
It was kind of scary. It was like, this
the
is
Wizard
what
of
people
Oz.
think.
Yeah.
This is what people think will happen when they're on mushrooms. Like, this is it.
Yeah.
This is what people see. And so, like, that was kind of fun, though, because it's an interesting way to change the set while you're on stage.
No, I assume it was a brilliant choice because it just meant that they could clear the field really quickly if everyone's just attached to the entire set.
Exactly.
You know, but
Smart.
yeah, indeed. But yeah, not only was it celebratory, a lot of the times when people do these halftime shows, they have to slide in subversive moments, and he did a couple of times. But honestly, for the most part, you know, the times he was really representing Puerto Rico, it was loud and proud.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And that was the subversive moment.
Yeah,
and so that kind of gave him a little bit of a, like, I don't know, it helped him because he didn't have the whole point of him being there was that.
Yeah.
And so he could really have fun and do anything and have his moments, you know, but he could really be the halftime show. You know? So I think that kind of helped. It actually ended up helping him in that way.
I also just think it's awesome to see someone who is, like, no doubt about it, like the #1 entertainer right now. I mean, think about just the week he has had. The Grammy Album of the Year win into this. I mean, there are only certain people at given points in, like, entertainment history. This is just a name that comes to mind. In 1985, and you ready? Yeah. Symone, you know where you're at now.
10 years before me, but sock it to me, mama.
It was lightly before me. But, like, Michael J. Fox was in the #1 and 2 movies of that year, Teen Wolf and Back to the Future, and was also on Family Ties.
Okay.
So it's like, it so rarely happens that someone's like the #1 at all at once.
Well,
like
he was
that.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. But, like, Bad Bunny is that right now. You know, or like Tiana Taylor right now is, like, nominated for an Oscar, but she was also nominated for the R&B Grammy. And so when people are that dominating, you want to see them soaring so hard.
Absolutely.
It's like they got a star in Mario World. You're like, go, get it,
look great, get it, give it to them all of it, give it, please.
Because you know it's going to be a little finite, right? Yeah. Like, nobody can be that so hot for so long.
And something will, and this pendulum will always swing. So, like, I choose to celebrate people when they need to be celebrated, even when they're down, but especially when we're celebrating them. Like, give them all their love, give them all the accolades because they deserve it. You know? And like, his numbers are insane.
Oh, and
the numbers are insane.
The idea that we pretend it's at all controversial to pick this person for the Super Bowl when he is literally the #1 Spotify artist 4 of the past 7 years of this decade. I want to be clear, the decade is barely halfway through.
We're halfway through now, barely halfway through.
You know,
it's insane.
So it would actually be more conspicuous if they didn't have him do the Super Bowl. There were also some notable cameos this time, and if the eagle-eyed viewers could see. First of all, Jessica Alba, who I was going to say is dancing maybe 3 times slower than everyone around her.
Everybody else, she's very much side to side. Am I on beat? It's giving very that. And I'm like, girl, aren't you honey?
Yeah. Right. We elected you to be honey.
Yeah, this is what we're calling for. Bring her out.
You're the dark angel.
Absolutely, honey. Look, what are we doing?
Yeah. But we also had
kind of weird.
We had some Karol G, Pedro Pascal, Cardi B.
Cardi B, whose man was in it and lost.
Yes.
So, which I have to put, it's the truth. He lost. He did. What did they have, like 2, what do they call touchdowns?
Yeah.
Like, come on, they lost. Which apparently affected that. Did you see that they might not be together no more?
Oh, those two?
Yeah.
Well, after that big day.
I mean, honey, she was on stage grinding, riding, having a good time. Went over there with Bad Bunny. He over there losing, so I'll be mad too. It was supposed to be his day, and we were talking about her.
I have been loving her recently, though, because, of course, you saw her hump on that robot, and then the robot attacked
and the robot
her.
fell on her. The robot became a man.
Yes.
It was Pinocchio. I'm Martin Day Pinocchio, bitch. But no, she's fun. I love her always. Pedro Pascal was also fun to see, too. Who I love. Love you, Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, no, handsome man.
Very, very. What do we call him? Is he our daddy or is our internet boyfriend? Which one do we do?
Well, you know what? I do think you can be both, and it might only be him.
And I think so too. Because like, daddy, who's also boyfriend, is hot.
Right. If you've never experienced this yourself.
Yes. As 2 gay men here, it's hot.
Yeah. Indulge.
Please.
We also did get a slightly aggressively gay moment, and that it appeared that there were 2 men grinding on each other sort of on the other side of a car door.
Yes.
And
they were opening. It looked like he opened up and was like, hey.
Yes.
Nice to see you. That's what it was giving.
Yeah. You know, a little warehouse club representation.
Downtown.
Yes. She went DTLA.
Yes.
On one of the darker streets.
Oh, the dark ones not the dark room. It was broad daylight. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, right.
The vibe.
Right.
The vibe. Which I was happy we got a gay moment because I thought it was, like I said, I thought it was going to be Ricky and Bad Bunny. But no, we still got a moment.
They
So
got the
that's fun.
talent there still.
They got the talent there, yeah.
By the way, also shout out to the moment where Bad Bunny is performing on top of a truck and people are dancing in what looks kind of like deserty gear around him. It reminded me of the Maya Case of the X video.
Oh,
A fabulous bit of choreography. They had the utility poles where people were climbing on them, sort of shouting out the power outages.
the power grid, yes, which I did not know about. So thank you for that. I knew about the storms and things, but I didn't know it was like such a chronic problem.
Right.
So art giving education. That's a lesson in that.
Because I just want to say there are very few things giving education,
It's
including
very few
education right
things,
now.
Yes, namely our government. But we ain't gonna go there.
Right.
But thank you, Bad Bunny, for
No.
educating the children.
No,
Okay.
I please take actual facts where you can get them.
Please.
Watch
And-
Jeopardy. I'm not kidding. Yeah.
Jeopardy, Celebrity Squares, something.
yeah.
My God.
Oh my
Read
God,
to the
Celebrity
children.
Squares.
My Jesus Christ.
Celebrity Squares as a as aid to the people.
I mean, at this point, honey, it's they need it.
No, it's tough. It's tough.
The textbooks aren't working.
And by the way, I will say about the Super Bowl halftime show, and I avidly watch them every year. We are kind of running out of superstars to do the job.
I was thinking about this. It was gonna be kind of my keep it, but who's gonna do it?
No, we're down to like Taylor Swift, and I'm with you.
Okay.
Ariana
I was like, who am I sitting across?
No, no,
I don't
no.
know. Okay. We're on
please,
the same plane.
I'm
Okay.
I'm a Madonna person. I believe
honey.
superstars should be mean.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
I want to see the girls. I want the girls to be bitchy. I want them to be shady, and I want them to shade them all on the interviews. Let's have it.
No.
And also give interviews. Tell her.
Dang.
As a Beyonce stan.
Wow.
Okay, because I can call my girl out. I would like you to do an interview or two. Get on the podcast. You can come here if you want.
You can't tell me she wouldn't be an amazing interview.
I feel like she would have fun. I feel like if we would just give her the chance, leave the girl alone, let her come sit at a mic, and let her give her story, she would be a good time.
Yeah.
Give her a little bit of what's her liquor called?
Oh yeah, whatever that thing.
Sir Davis. Give her some Sir Davis. Not me messing up damn Black History Month. Lord Jesus. Give her some Sir Davis, honey, and let her have a good time.
Yeah.
I think she would be fabulous.
No, she has a great sense of humor.
She does. I hope.
Yeah.
I think she does.
You're
I
right.
think she does.
Why
'Cause
would
she's
I
able to laugh
presume?
at herself.
Yeah.
She fell off that car almost.
Yeah,
And
right.
she put that video up the next day, and she talked about it. Like, there's something in there. There's something in there, girl.
I just want to say, by the way, that video remains underrated. I mean, the car toppled in midair.
And we could have lost her.
No, and Pink was not there to swing by and pick her up.
No, and those people down there touching her. Could you imagine her falling into the? We love you, Beehive. I know y'all be so kind to her, so precious. But the thought of her falling down there,
Also, no, you're a real fan because you were mostly worried that the wrong people would get
Would
to touch
her.
Yes.
Exactly. I don't get Lovely would be so awful if you fell. Love you, but don't let them people touch you, girl.
No.
Don't let them touch you.
No, so Taylor, Ariana Grande, and
Ariana Grande would be fabulous.
I mean, maybe then you can get a little Cynthia Erivo type person in there, but who else is really going to do it?
Maybe. Who else is there? Okay, we have Ariana Grande. We said.
And also, there's the idea of more men, and I feel like we've just had so much of that.
We've had enough. Bonito. We had Kendrick.
At least,
and we had.
Also, that's the new
Snoop.
rule. If a man's going to do it, in my opinion, you have to give us dick print.
Absolutely. Oh
You
my
know?
God, it's the least you can do. You're up here
Please.
invading my gay time.
Yeah.
You need to give me a dick print. You need to give me a goddamn some arms. I'm a sucker for an arm.
Yes.
I want to see some arms, some abs.
Please.
You know what I'm saying? You got to give me something.
Yeah,
you gotta give me
yeah.
something to look at. I don't want to hear your man voice.
You're right. It's
okay?
not a halftime show. It's a gay time show.
It's a gay time show, baby.
Yeah.
That's right. And the NFL knows that. Also, another reason why he got the spot. Thank you very much.
Right.
But also, shout out. I want to give it to them. NFL, shout out to y'all for not backing down and for standing 10 toes down on it.
Yeah,
and
right.
letting him be there. Let those people lose their goddamn mind.
Now, also speaking of people who actually were there, we had Lady Gaga and
Yeah.
we had Ricky Martin. We'll start with Ricky
Ooh.
Martin. What did you think of his appearance?
See, I figured he would be there. My gaydar said he would be there. I thought me and my friends thought that we was gonna get a little gay kiss. You know, I thought we were really gonna set their head on fire.
I'm
You
literally
know what
clutching
saying?
my heart like
Could
I'm
you-
watching
could
a
you have
music.
imagined?
Yeah.
Could you have imagined?
Oh God.
We
Because
would-
also like I saw footage of them hanging out beforehand, and they're very touchy feely.
They are very touchy feely,
You
and
know?
he's like, Ricky's touchy feely. He's touchy feely, and he has, and I like that about both of them, but about Bad Bunny because he's not afraid to show his emotions. Seems very empathetic, very like I love you, I love you,
Pro-gay,
man.
too.
Pro-gay,
Yeah. mhm.
love it, love the shit. And so when he was on stage, I love that, and I think it's also like him giving homage to like I want to. his person before him. I was
Yes,
trying not to use a
right,
derogatory
right.
word.
And also,
for gay people.
there were a couple other references too, like you heard a bit of Daddy Yankee in the music too.
Yes.
So I love little moments, like little Easter eggs you can find in the performance. Now, Lady Gaga.
Come on now.
Okay, but here's
Come
the
on
thing.
now.
He is a huge fan of Lady Gaga.
He is.
And I love
Notably.
him bringing her in because it's like, on that stage, she's a stone pro. She's done it before.
She's done it before.
And by the way, if you haven't watched the Lady Gaga halftime show recently, the woman is like a decathlete in that performance. Like, we give her a lot of credit for like
Singing, the vocals,
great vocals, and great
theatrics.
concepts. But
Yeah.
like, she's
moving.
absolutely running a marathon in that.
But also I feel like when she's touring with like the recent show, she's also doing dancing and like getting from point A to point B. Like
Right.
I enjoy that. I enjoy when a pop star's moving around.
And also,
You know
by the
what
way,
I'm
it's not, Lady Gaga dancing is that like jerky,
Yes.
like I would be
into
exhausted
it.
fast.
Same. I'm
Like the
exhausted
Zumba
looking at
class is out of control.
What is it, the Zumba and what's one of the bikes?
Oh yeah,
The
spin.
The
Yeah,
spin
a lot of
classes.
that.
She's getting into it very deep, but I love it. I love when she yells. I love when she acts crazy. It's my favorite. It's my favorite Gaga. I love it.
In this performance, she did a Spanish-tinged version of "Die with a Smile." Now, when you're gay,
I think salsa, right? It was salsa. Okay.
Yeah. I think when you're gay, "Die with a Smile" counts as a deep cut.
Uh-huh.
Though for the rest of America, it's the Lady Gaga song "They Know."
They know.
Yeah.
That's right. I didn't even think about that because I am probably in the minority of the gay that enjoys that song.
Oh,
I do.
it's okay.
I do. I
Yeah.
like when she sits at the piano and the lights are on at the tour and they sit with the. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. So I was definitely in the minority when I heard the song and I screamed, obviously, because it was her. She's there, But then she did the little Spanish flave to it.
Yeah.
So I was really enjoying myself.
I love the dance break moment they had.
Yeah.
I felt like the salsa version of "Die with a Smile" was a little bit. Either maybe she was behind the beat or something. It wasn't exactly. It didn't exactly
it did
flow.
it did feel like she maybe got the track, maybe like a day or two before. And
Yes.
it did kind of feel like that. I see your point, but I enjoyed it, and she looked like. And what I loved most is that she was so happy to be there.
Oh, good
and
Lord.
It was radiating.
The
from her.
zeal that she expressed, like the sheer energy, like
Yeah.
the look on her face, like, and it was very also deferential too. She's like, "I'm here for a second."
Yeah, and I'm happy to sing this part like this. Thank you so much for having me. And like, also, I love that he got it. You could tell it was kind of like his dream coming true too. Like, I'm on stage with Lady Gaga
Oh,
in this
God.
moment, and I'm like dancing with Lady Gaga. Like, that's the shit I love.
Yeah, and also they actually had something in common in that. I love that like the camera will shoot to them and they'll give a kind of nervy, funny glance.
Uh-huh.
There's like a comedy instinct in some of them. I was recently reacquainted with a clip of him on Carpool Karaoke.
Oh.
He's telling James Corden like, I don't really like pop music or something, and then "Break Free" by Ariana Grande comes on and he like slams back. So funny.
I love that, and he had the sense of humor.
Yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
have it. You gotta have it, and he's not taking it too he knows the gravity of the situation, I'm sure, but he's having fun. And
Yeah.
he's not taking it too seriously, and I think in that moment you definitely saw that.
Right. Also, yeah, didn't seem nervous at all
No.
either, by the way. Now, you've actually brought up a number of halftime shows I'm personally obsessed with. Weirdly, the Prince one doesn't come up enough anymore.
I don't think so, and I think we need to talk about just simply it raining during Purple Rain.
Oh,
Yeah, you can't
God said I'm here.
even begin to plan that.
Yeah, right.
It's like it's like water coming down from the sky during Set Fire to the Rain. For
Yeah,
example.
right.
Like it's that level,
I got some new board game where you scan a QR code and then it plays music and you have to guess who the artist is. Anyway,
Ooh.
I just want to say
What's
that
this game? That sounds fun.
I'll send it to you.
Please.
Hitster, I think is the name of it.
Hitster. Okay.
Hitster.
I'm gonna look that up.
I just want you to know that I was playing with people who were really versed in pop music,
Mm-hmm.
and then none of them knew Little Red Corvette.
What?
And I said, I have to leave.
Who are these people?
No, I'm gonna say.
Name them.
Yeah. I
Name
feel
them now.
I feel like Prince literacy is maybe going
It's
away. a
going
little
away.
bit.
It's because the people don't. Because my mom was a huge Prince fan.
Yeah.
So I think it's kind of like a little bit of a generational thing.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know? It's like, but it's also a music taste thing. No, it's not that. It's music taste.
Yeah,
Get it?
right.
We're going back.
It's also like there's rhythm and then there's Prince rhythm.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You have to
come
really like
on.
dial into it. So what's your favorite Super Bowl halftime show of all time?
Ooh, that's hard. That's hard. Can we do top 5?
You sure can.
Okay, I think we have honorable mention Diana Ross because I love her, but also leaving on a helicopter
Oh, amazing.
with the what is it? I don't even know what that would be. I guess a robe with the material just flying around the hair.
Yes.
You know how I love it. Love her. What's another one? Madonna.
Madonna
love.
really set the tone for what it is now.
Yeah.
Like, I remember at the time being like,
As
oh,
she
I
always
didn't-
does.
Yeah. I mean, just like the camera concept of that performance, like how it followed her around everywhere. That was totally different than the, here's a
Here we
camera in
are.
the crowd
Yeah.
shooting this performance, you know?
She definitely said, this is a stage that will remember people. This is a stage, this is a concert. We have cameras and they can move.
Yeah.
So we're going to utilize.
And also the gayness of like being carried in by gladiators and
Come
stuff. Yeah.
on. Thousands of hot men, because you know she's good at that. She will pick a hot man.
Right.
She got an eye. She's been through it. What else? I love her. Beyonce, the Lemonade one.
Yes.
I prefer that one, the Formation one. I do enjoy hers, but I feel like she's one of those people, like when you see the print on the stage where she missed it, you know, I feel like she's one of those people that has it like printed on her wall. She's like, fuck, I messed that up. Like, 'cause she wakes up every day and she looks at it and she's like, fuck.
Well, even that one with the Black Panther regalia, she has that moment where she almost stumbles.
And,
And
she gets back up.
I can't get over it.
I
Like
know.
the way she stumbled in time.
In time. We forget about that, girls.
Yeah.
Okay. She stumbled, yes, but she got back up 5, 6, 7, 8
Yeah.
on time.
Also, that might be one of my favorite stage looks she's ever put together.
Same,
Just
it's good.
unbelievable.
It's that and then all of Renaissance. It's like, you know, you can't pick one. You just say that, Renaissance, you know.
What did you think of J-Lo and Shakira?
I feel like we had lovely moves, lovely dancing, great hair.
Oh, the greatest, yeah.
Great hair.
It was bobbling up and down.
Bobbling up and down. When it moved, when it went back in place. I enjoyed that. That's a good drag queen.
Places hair.
Places hair, honey.
Yeah.
That's what we were getting. Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it for that.
The energy I thought was exceptional. That's
great.
actually one of my favorites to rewatch.
Yeah, you like that one?
Yeah. Well, also something about Shakira is just actually goofy.
It-
Like, don't. Like,
what do you mean? Play tell.
Well, it's like, you know, like Kate Bush or something. Like they look you in the eye while being weird.
Mhm.
That's her whole thing. She's
Look
like,
you in the eye by being weird.
while
While
you know,
being
she's,
weird.
I'm a
excuse me.
she-wolf. You know, it's
Yeah.
like she's like frightening you. You know.
And in the closet.
Yeah, I guess we all were. I remember.
Same. God damn it.
Yeah. No, but I think Bad Bunny is the first male artist to enter my pantheon
I
of
think
all-time
so.
best.
I said it on the day. I said, I think you guys, he's the best male.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, there's Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's
like,
that.
but I feel like that's unsaid. Like, that's like,
Yeah, right. Yeah,
That's
he
like
sort of
saying water's
exists
wet,
outside
you
of good and bad
Yeah.
in terms of taste right now.
right,
Yes.
that's
yeah.
like, water's wet. So I agree with you.
Yeah.
He's in the pantheon. So I guess 4 on that one. And then 5, just to round us out, I'm trying to think. It's all coming to me now.
Yeah. Who's left? It is you got Madonna, Beyonce.
Lady Gaga is a great
Oh,
one.
Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, Janet. Jesus.
Well, the problem is people obviously talk about the controversy of
incident.
that, but they don't talk about
the-
what the actual songs we got.
Mama.
Yeah.
When she came down in that, I guess, elevator. I don't
Yeah.
know what that was. It was an elevator. It was an engineering feat. And she came down and she comes out, you know, the Janet walk.
Oh, please.
And that day she was feeling it because every time she would go from side to side, she would almost touch the ground, you know, with her head and come back up. I live. We always, of course, we remember the incident, but we forget that she turned it.
Oh,
girls.
yeah.
She turned it out.
While wearing that, McDonald's drive-through headpiece.
Yes.
Every time.
Our favorite, which I love. You know, some girls are Mike girls. Some girls are McDonald headpiece wear.
Yeah.
Okay. And some girls need to figure out which one they are.
No.
And some girls are Mike stands.
True.
That's true.
Like
and some
Adele.
girls are also mics with cords.
Wow.
Oh, we forget about that.
They're game show hosts in the 70s.
Yeah. With Miley Cyrus. She's
Yeah.
she's a mic
You're
with
right.
microphone
she
with the cord.
is. Right.
Yes, Tina Turner when she would have some songs in the set. Microphone with cord.
Well, I want to say Britney and Janet are this.
Yes.
Because if they hold the mic, you can't see the
You
abs.
can't see the abs.
Right.
And also, it also helps with mystification.
Yeah. Right. Who knows
see what
what's
I'm
being
saying?
said
Who knows-
or unsaid.
And we don't need to know.
Yes.
We don't need to know. We just need to see the dancing with 5, 6, 7, 8.
Also, I'm talking to the queen of Janet tributes.
I am,
You're
yes.
one of the few celebrities I can think of. I remember where I was when I first saw you because
my God.
when I was with my friends in Palm Springs, your season premiered 13, and you did
Shout out to Palm Springs.
that Pleasure Principle
Yes.
lip sync. First of all, great song. But second of all, we were
Love that
literally,
song.
you were so good. My friends and I were deducing what you had done. We were like, she picked parts out of the music and illustrated the parts.
Yes, I love lip syncing, obviously, and so when I do a song, I tend to like go in a more of a storytelling route when I lip sync. I'm not much of a shablock shablam girl, which I love that, I love it, but it's not me. And so that song, I was like, there's only 2 ways to do Janet. I feel is either you give it the emotion it requires, or you 5, 6, 7, 8, and which are one of them is my strength. So I was like, I'm gonna go balls deep. balls deep. So that's what I did. And so like watching that lip sync back, I'm like, I really put my foot in that, didn't I, girl?
Yeah.
I don't even know why, where I did that, why.
No,
but like
I would say your choreography in that moment, it was like a telephone operator.
Yeah.
Like, dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun.
And I've been practicing that song in my head for so long because I like to visualize what I'm doing. I'm not like a choreographer, but I'll visualize what I do in my head.
Mm-hmm.
So like, but some things just go out the window when you're on stage like that. So
Yeah.
thank you for that.
Oh,
That's
it was
one
so
of my
inspired.
favorite.
Oh,
thank you.
And like, it was so good. We had to rewatch it.
Thank you,
We wanted. It was
really.
like Bad Bunny. It's like let's find. I want to find all the Easter eggs in this performance.
I love, and that's also one of the gifts I get all the time is when. Yeah, I always get that one a lot. So.
But also, you can really whip that out. You
I
really
can.
I would describe it as acting.
It
like
is
you
acting.
Have a,
And I am an actress and an actor. I do both, darling. There is Symone and there's Reggie.
I can't believe I'm sitting with this person. It's so amazing. So amazing.
Well, thank you.
Keep It is brought to you by Built. I don't like paying rent, and I bet you don't either. But Built makes it feel a little bit better. Built is the loyalty program for renters that rewards you monthly with points and exclusive benefits in your neighborhood. Let me explain. With Built, every rent payment earns you points that can be used towards flights, hotels, Lyft rides, Amazon.com purchases, and so much more. And here's something I'm really excited about. Now, Built members can earn points on mortgage payments for the first time. That means you can get rewarded wherever you live and unlock exclusive benefits from more than 45,000 restaurants, fitness studios, pharmacies, and other neighborhood partners. Personally, I'd redeem my points for, I'm going to say, fitness classes overall. What I love about Built is it integrates your entire life. Like basically everything you spend money on is eligible to be put into this program, which makes you feel like you're doing something productive even when you're just being yourself. It's simple. Paying rent is better with Built. And now owning a home can be better with Built too. Earn rewards and get something back wherever you live. Join the loyalty program for renters at joinbuilt.com/keepit. That's JOINBILT.com/keepit. Make sure to use our URL so they know we sent you. Keep It is brought to you by Americans United for Separation of Church and State. Hey, what's the most slept on part of the First Amendment? Any guesses? I would have said freedom of assembly. Because who even knows what assembly means anymore? The kids aren't educated. But the correct answer is the Establishment Clause, the whole freedom of and from religion thing. You know what words still send a chill down my spine? Project 2025. And it's not even 2025 anymore, but we are still living in the Project 2025 sphere. The threat of Christian nationalism and rampant misuse of religious freedom is all over the place. If you're looking for tools on how to fight back against this or just want to nerd out with other organizers, lawyers, policymakers, and folks inspired to protect freedom of and from religion, check out the Summit for Religious Freedom, or SURF. It's the leading event for anyone passionate about defending religious freedom, church-state separation, and the many critical rights that depend on them. Taking place from April 25th through the 27th in Washington, D.C. and online. SURF brings together advocates from all walks of life, religious, non-religious, organizers with decades of experience, and folks just getting introduced to this work. SURF stands as a united front to protect LGBTQ+ rights, reproductive rights, public schools, and the values that uphold our democracy. At its core, SURF is about collaboration. It's an opportunity to learn from thought leaders and experts working in government, grassroots organizing, and nonprofits focused on religious freedom. It's a big tent movement confronting the growing threats of Christian nationalists and extremists working to force their narrow beliefs on everyone. Together, attendees strategize, learn, and build the momentum needed to preserve equality, freedom, and democracy for all. Learn more about how you can get involved in this critical fight by visiting thesrf.org. So now that we're done talking about the Super Bowl, let's get to the actual topic of the millennium, which is the Oscars and your choices for them. Have you seen any of the movies this year?
I have seen, I've seen most of these.
Okay.
Yes. There's some still going that I need to do. I'm definitely going to have to go see Hamnet.
Okay.
I have to. I feel like it's the sensation.
You want to weep at something, don't you?
I want to weep at something,
Yeah.
and something that's like I'm meant to weep at. So yes, please.
All right. So let's start up top. What is your best picture choice?
Oh, I have to do from what I've seen.
Yep, go
right?
ahead.
Not from what I've heard. I really liked Begonia.
Oh,
and
yeah?
Sinners.
Mm.
Shit. Shit. Okay.
Tell us what's going through your head.
I see, because I love both of them.
Yeah.
I love both of them. Begonia, I feel like if they don't get awards, they should make an award.
Okay.
Because I feel like everyone in that film was phenomenal. The monologues alone, like how she got him to kill. How she got that. I don't know if you haven't seen it, I'm so sorry, it's been out for a minute. How she got that man to kill his own mother.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, and I believed her. By the end, I was like, no, these people are crazy. They are actually crazy. I can't spoil it. Anyways, I Great film. Sinners, just the storytelling of that. Obviously, I am connected to that film. The acting, Michael B. Jordan playing two characters.
Hot in two different ways.
Hot in two different ways, and they were two different characters. Let us not don't play the game. He did two different characters, and just that story and the symbolism of that movie. I can't. That's hard.
Ooh, what you can pick?
Oh, Jesus Christ! All right. For my final thought, I'm going to go with Sinners.
All right. Let's look at the acting categories. What do you think for Best Actress?
Best Actress, because I've seen this movie. And I haven't seen Hamden yet. Now I got to go see Hamden. Now when I come back, I'll tell you about it.
By the way, Emma Stone
You
in
see how I did
Begonia is
that?
a perfectly qualified choice.
Yeah. Okay. Emma Stone is a qualified choice. I have to give it to her.
Yeah.
I have to. Her and
Safe bet. She's never bad. She's been fabulous in every movie.
All right, best actor. We have Timothée, Leonardo, Ethan, Michael B. Jordan, and Wagner.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Really? Ooh. Wow. I'm abroad. Of the boy, Michael B. Jordan.
Okay, very
That's
good.
not hard for me. Michael B.
Also, if he won, I mean, like, we rarely get the dual performance win, so that'd be really cool.
That would be really fucking cool.
Let's see. Best Supporting Actor and Supporting Actress?
Actor, best supporting actor. Stellan won the Golden Globe.
That's right.
But I love Jacob Elordi.
You know what? Another performance where if it won, it would be pretty rad.
Yeah.
It's just, it's so not what he typically does that it'd be almost strange to give Jacob Elordi.
I kind of think so. And
on
also
this eve
another...
of Wuthering Heights.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Which, are you not excited for that?
I cannot wait to see it.
Did you read the book in high school?
I'm a human being, okay? Yeah.
Human being on this earth. I love soaps.
Yeah.
And so when I was reading that book, we had to read it for English class. I can't remember what grade. But I was like, I'm reading a soap opera. This is my shit. And so it was like one of the few books that I really, really enjoyed. So I'm very excited for it. But yes, this is before Wuthering Heights. So he also has a chance to get nominated for that, which I feel
Handsome Man.
Could happen.
Yeah.
Handsome Man. Ooh, simply because I've seen those and I haven't seen, is it Emotional Support?
Sentimental Value.
Sentimental Values.
Good guess.
I was on there, girl.
Good guess.
I was on the line, girl. I was close.
Emotional Support would have been a completely valid title.
I feel like that was title 2. That was title 2. I've seen the other films, so I'm gonna go with Delroy.
Okay, yes. And a long time coming, first nomination at 73.
That would be fabulous. That would be a lovely rounding. Okay, supporting actress. I wanted to go to Moonmi.
Okay, yeah.
That's who I'm gonna give it to. Not me over here giving these answers, honey. I am intrigued. Okay. Paul Thomas Anderson, Ryan Coogler.
Oh, yep, Sinners.
I mean, come on. Josh Safdie.
Yep, that's Marty Spree.
Marty Supreme. Joachim Trier.
Oh, yeah, he did Sentimental Value, a.k.a. Emotional Support.
Emotional Support. And Chloe Zhao.
Yes, Hamnet.
Hamnet. Okay. So Chloe's won before.
Yep, you got it.
Ryan.
Never nominated before.
Never nominated. I just think purely on... I think it would be the perfect ending to the story of how it was underestimated, how it was singularly kind of like... I don't want to say attacked, but it was picked upon in an interesting way. And I also think just it being an original screenplay...
Totally.
And the story of it and the symbolism behind everything that's happening and how it, it may not repeat, but it rhymes. This is the history moment. I think we have to give it to Ryan.
I think that's a great answer.
I think we have to give it to Ryan. And I think as people who, say they celebrate Black History Month,
right.
It'd be a great thing for you to do, Academy. Okay?
Casting.
Best casting.
Which...
Casting. Okay.
I feel like that's the one Sinners definitely will win.
Well, yeah. I think it's going to be one battle after another in between that and Sinners.
I would say that's also sort of the final tally. Yeah.
But Sinners had a diverse cast, and everyone did their part lovely. Okay, I'm going to, just because I feel like it was a stronger story and it was acted stronger to me.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Sinners.
Oh, right. You have an amazing ballot. I think you made amazing choices.
I think I did too.
I get to ask you my favorite request.
Okay.
Please stuff my box.
Oh my God! I'll get to stuff your box.
Yes.
I haven't gotten to do that in so long. And this is our first time.
I know. In front of all our friends.
In front of all of our friends. Thank you and you're welcome. Oh my God. It's happening. Let me do it right now.
Get in there.
God, it's so warm.
Ooh.
Oh my God. Girl.
I knew you were coming.
Preheat.
Okay, make sure to tell us what you think is going to win the Oscars, what you're rooting for, what you're voting for. Keep it, listeners. It's Black History Month, and while Trump has decided to celebrate with racist posts, we're taking a page out of Bad Bunny's book and fighting hate with love.
Absolutely.
Which we always do.
Always.
Specifically love for black films. So Symone and I are going to discuss the black-led films that we'd like to enshrine as pieces of black history. Okay, so what's your first movie you'd like to enshrine?
As my first nomination, I would like to give it to The Color Purple.
Oh, please.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, truly a film where even though there are a bunch of powerhouse performances, it's rude to pick a favorite. They are all so good.
It's really good. We have Oprah, Whoopi Goldberg,
Margaret Avery.
Margaret Avery.
Yes.
Who plays Mr.
Oh, and then you've got Danny Glover.
Danny Glover. Yeah. I mean, come on, stacked already. And
yeah.
it was coming from the book, stunning film. Love it. And I also always think about this, two actually scenes of when she finally speaks up, because this is very, I was never in her situation, but like just finally speaking up for herself and like having that courage as a black woman in the South that was married off, and she gets that knife and puts it on between his motherfucking fingers and lets him have. Did I ask you for anything? Have I ever asked you for anything? That's how I feel.
Yeah.
You know, see my knife? That's how I feel. So I love that film. And it's just like, it's a classic. It's like you grow up, you're black, and you watch The Color Purple. That's how it happens.
Yeah. Well, also, it's like, Whoopi's performance and Oprah's performance are so touching and interesting, and like don't seem. I mean, like they never did performances really like that again.
No.
You know, I mean,
and it was Oprah's first.
Yeah, Oprah's first film, and Whoopi's first film.
Whoopi's, yeah, that's crazy.
No, and Whoopi did all sorts of movies right after that, from crazy comedies to interesting dramas, but still, like the confidence she had to be in that starring role and belong in that movie and it's a Steven Spielberg movie. I mean, like, imagine
at the time, like, imagine. I sometimes like to think, like, what would I have thought if I got to see it in theaters, and really experience it at the time. And I was like, I couldn't have imagined, like, seeing such a powerful film at its time. You know? Like, you have to give context to when it happened, when it was coming out. So, like, seeing those two powerhouse women first films and like acting in a way that's like you would have thought they went to like school for it. Like
right.
That's the real shit. Like how like these are actresses that we're seeing.
No, it's weird that like
Stars
Oprah was just being like a talk show host, and then like wandered into
this
and
thing.
It's like and clear. And I think the best should have won that year. My girl Angelica Houston won that year. Ain't nothing wrong with her.
And nothing wrong with her. We love Angelica.
But no, I mean, like Oprah's just like the wallop of that emotional arc in that movie, because she's so up at the beginning and then so down and then finds her way back
to the middle of like having I think right in the middle of like she found her she was able to live with what happened to her and like still find joy in life. And I think that's kind of a little bit of lesson for now. You gotta find the little things and like make life work for you and where you're at. And that was such a good testament to her character.
And I want to give a shout out to Danielle Brooks in the remake.
Yes.
Who
oh my God.
Lovely and fabulous.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Sensational. I think she was the best.
Yeah.
I mean, Fantasia was absolutely amazing, but I loved her rendition.
Yeah.
Of Sophia.
Oh,
I agree.
Fabulous. You're doing so well. What's your next one?
I think this is a fun one for me.
Okay.
But we have to give it to Norbit. And I know that is a controversial. We have to.
Yeah.
Because listen, let me tell you something. That is a funny fucking film. Okay? And I know it's controversial to some people, and that's okay. That's why it's in here, because we have to talk about it. I know it was fat phobic, and we're making fun of all the things. I get it. But on its merits and on its face, that is a funny fucking movie.
Can we talk about the duality of Symone? The Color Purple.
Yes.
Norbit as a diptych.
Yeah,
that is
absolutely.
You.
That's me.
Yeah.
That is me. That is me as a character. That's me as a person. Literally, that's me. I can't believe it. We summed it up, girls.
Oh, and which famously came out the year that he was in Dreamgirls.
Yes.
And people worried that it sabotaged his Oscar chances.
Which is so sad, because if it's such a brilliant film, in my opinion, it takes the piss out of us. And I think as Black people, watching that film, I always am like, I know someone in that film, I can relate to someone in that film, or like I know someone who can relate to someone in that film. And it's just a funny funny movie.
Yeah.
The writing is good. The absurdity is absurd.
Yeah.
Like Rasputia, I mean, come on. Like that, him playing that character and bringing that character to life. Like everyone knows who that is, girl.
Yeah, right.
We all
right.
know her, or we know someone like her.
Uh-huh,
you know,
uh-huh.
so like I just think it is a great film that should be acknowledged more, in my opinion.
I will add to this pantheon by saying, Waiting to Exhale. I love sort of picking a different character to root for or be on the team with every single. I mean, honestly, it's like Sex in the City.
Yes,
I choose to be
it
this
is.
person this time.
Absolutely.
I choose to be
Who
this
are you?
person. Ooh, I'm gonna go with Angela Bassett.
Yeah, you're Angela.
Yeah.
You're Angela. I think.
The pure power.
Yeah, and the anger.
I love Layla Rashawn in the movie though. Yeah.
I think I'm Whitney.
Yeah.
I think I'm Whitney.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But also, it must be said in general, when like people late into their singing career or a few years into their singing career decide to do acting, it can almost feel obligatory.
Yeah.
But such a singular fun. I mean, because she was so funny anyway.
Yeah.
And then like as a person, she had such rich vulnerability too. You know, I'm just saying, like they don't always make it.
They don't.
I'm gonna say like Aaliyah, you were talented, but it's not like that.
Listen, Queen of the Dam though.
Yes.
Queen of the Dam.
Well, the makeup artist went off.
Not the makeup artist. She had a little something to do with that. You know, she came into the the bar, and she did this with her hand. They came up, you know, that was acting.
Shout out to Akasha. Yes.
Shout out to Akasha. Rest up, Akasha. No, I agree. Like I think first of all, lovely character, and like I think she was acting in that moment. You know, how sometimes, to add on to your point, that sometimes musicians go into acting and they are themselves. Not no name, go name them now, but you know who they are. But I feel like she was that character.
Yeah,
I believed her, and like that vulnerability of like wanting a man, but also loving yourself and like loving your job and like not settling and like, but also just like wanting love, but not settling.
Yeah.
And having that issue with your parents who like just don't want you to be alone, you know. But
Precisely.
it's like you'd rather be alone than be with someone that's dogging you, you know.
And by the way, we should have gotten way more of director Forrest Whitaker.
We should
Oh,
have.
wait, Bizarre, you know.
Bizarre, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to the honorable mention.
Yeah.
Very good point.
What's next on your list?
Oh shit.
I feel like we're gonna match on one of these.
Oh,
I have a name in my head, and I want to see if it comes out.
We have to. Waiting to Exhale is on mine, but okay. I don't know.
I think you were about to say. I thought you were about to say the word I was expecting.
What is it? What is it?
Mahogany.
Oh, come on! Mahogany! Which, we have to give it out to this lovely fact that she designed all of those costumes.
Oh,
that
yeah.
She wears in that. Which I feel like people don't know that, and if you don't, now you do.
By the
Like,
way, but also just a lesson that any movie can have a fashion show in it.
absolutely.
Just like start it.
Give us the montage. We want the looks.
Yeah,
Us as
right.
gay people and people who love black women, we want the looks.
We'll get back to the story in a second.
Yeah, in a moment.
But
It's fine.
what's going on? Dresses.
Yes.
Yeah.
And do you know when you're going to? Do you like the things that life is so? You know what I'm saying? Like like that. You know what I'm saying? I live.
Yeah,
I love
oh.
it. But it's such a fabulous film, and I love the story of like the woman coming. She was always wanted to be a designer. She fulfilled her dreams. She went crazy. What does she do in the mirror with the lipstick? She looks at it and then she just.
Oh yeah, right. Yes.
You know,
a big going crazy movie.
Yeah.
And also the white person who bedevils her in it is a total queen.
Yeah.
Anthony Perkins.
Please,
Yeah,
come
yeah,
on now.
Yeah.
He's like, honey, come on. We see you, girl.
He just wanted to hang out.
You wanted to hang out. You wanted the clothes. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. We're here for you now. It's 2026. We got you, girl. Monsters Ball.
Oh, of course. Well, you know what's interesting about that as a Best Actress win is that it's one of these movies that has like 3 characters and she's like kind of lead, kind of not.
Yeah.
So, but she gets her big emotional wallop at the beginning of the movie, which is what's surprising.
And that's usually we build up to it, but it happened to her at the beginning, and then we see her like in shambles. And then, you know, I don't feel sorry for a racist white man, but they got me to do it. They got me to do it.
In this Black History Month.
In this Black History Month,
feel
God
bad
damn
for the
it.
racist white people in movies.
No, I didn't say that. Take that out. Well, I mean, it's a especially now, I think it's a good story that we need. It's like we all experience these things, and we all experience grief, we experience love, we experience the spectrum of emotions, and we're all one. So like nothing really separates us, and so like them finding love with each other through grief is, you know, God, I could cry, but it's good. And also like that speech, I'm one of those people that will watch acceptance speeches
Oh,
in
please.
bed.
Symone, who do you think you're talking
Okay,
to?
I was just making sure I didn't know if we were strangers. I didn't know if we were
No,
still here.
Please, no.
And so that one I go back to. Her just sobbing and weeping and not being able to get it out. And like her forcing them to give her time. Like, I love it.
And also the maybe greatest Oscar dress ever.
Ever.
Yeah.
Did she wear that? She wore it, did she not? Or did someone else wear it?
Oh, that somebody else must
Someone
have
said we
reworn
worn it. Yeah, she would never do that. I
Yeah.
hope not. Stylist, get it together.
Throw us one more.
One more. Oh God. Okay. Jesus. Don't get mad at me. I had a list. I promise.
Please.
Let's do a fun one. Cinderella. Brandy.
Oh, of course.
Brandy
Whitney
Cinderella.
With a little Bernadette in it.
Bernadette.
Yes.
As a stepmother, we have we have Whoopi Goldberg as the queen.
Victor Garber's in it.
Yes. I'm missing. She died. Natalie.
Natalie Tessel. Yes.
Beautiful cast. First of all, I did not know that Cinderella could be black until I saw that film, so that was very life-changing for me.
I love the songs from that Rodgers and
The
Hammerstein too.
songs are so good.
In my own little corner.
In my own little corner, my own little chair.
Yes.
Girl, we were doing a stream one time, and I was, they give you money to do things. It was not that kind of stream. And, you take that
I
out,
think
so
you could have made it that way.
I could have made it that kind of stream, but
Yeah.
it was not. And I was like, I'll, if you give me some money, I'll lip sync for you. And I did that song, and I was sitting there singing the song. I said, "Wait a minute, am I Cinderella?" It was like an aha moment. I said, "It's like, oh, I'm Cinderella. I'm my own little corner, my own little chair. I can be whoever I want to be. That was me at 16, bitch. That's me. But then when she got in the carriage, that's me now. But no, when she got the crown, finally, that's me now. But no, I love that song and Impossible. Come on.
Oh, please. Oh, and of course the rehearsal footage of her with Brandy.
With Brandy, and they're doing it together.
Why are you down here? Yeah.
That's me and Grant. Shout out to you, Grant, my drag mom. That's anytime I'm like, that's us, girl.
I mean,
I'm Brandy.
sincerely, why
he's
was Whitney that funny? Why?
Why? Because listen, when you are a national treasure like that, and you come from New Jersey,
Yeah.
and you come from CC, you know. Cause you gotta have a little something in you.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? And she come from the church, black women in the church, honey. We all know who you is, girl. You always funny.
And Dionne Warwick,
all y'all funny. And Dionne Warwick,
or her cousin has that wicked sense of humor too.
Still,
you know,
to this day.
Yeah,
still.
No,
and on Twitter, don't ever get off Twitter.
I'm gonna say no. If you get on Twitter, Dionne may find you. Just know that.
Yeah, actually, she may find you. Oh my God.
All right, one more for the
one
road?
more. Oh God. Okay. Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna do 3. I'm doing fast.
Oh, let's do it.
Okay. Deliver Us from Eva. Honorable mention for Gabrielle Union, who I think that's a movie that we don't talk about enough, in my personal opinion. Love it.
She's
Watch
great
it
in
many
everything,
times.
and also every interview she does, she's sensational,
She's
including
sensational.
here on Keep It too.
Yes. Oh, hey, girl. I want to meet you again. Set it off.
Oh, of course.
Come on.
The whole cast.
The whole cast. Everyone. No notes. Cleo, specifically Cleo's dying scene. Amazing. And we see Jada Pickett's character looking at her dying and having to stay in the van and let it go because somebody got to spend the money, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we didn't do all that, and ain't nobody gonna spend the money. We got to go to Mexico and spend money. Love that film. And 2 more. Sorry, The Wiz and Baby Boy.
Well, let's talk about The Wiz for a second.
Cool.
Ease on down the road. Fabulous performance.
Ease
I
on.
want to say about The Wiz though. That subway scene is scary.
It's spooky.
When first of all,
Spooky
a garbage can
ooky.
moving on its own already scary.
Already
let
spooked.
alone hobbling at you like that.
Yeah, and those fucking pillars moving around like that.
Ugh.
And I'm guessing it's supposed to be New York or
Yeah.
it's already spooky down there.
Yeah.
Okay. And they try to get me to go down there when I'm in New York. I'm like, girl, you don't want to take the cab.
Yeah.
You don't want to take the cab. Okay, you don't. Okay, fine.
The kids don't know Nipsey Russell either. And we used to have entertainers who were like this.
The jazz hands.
Yeah.
Bring that back.
Yeah.
Just bring back the jazz hands. Very fierce. That and I love the Home.
Of course.
I think that song that's like one of my go-tos when I lip sync. I just don't know what to do, and I just feel like being emotional and making everyone cry. I do Home.
Also,
brilliant.
there are so many fantastic versions of that. Whitney Houston, when she debuted
Yes,
on the Merv Griffin
yes.
show, sang "Home."
And
Then
the
you
mother went back and said, "Y'all going too slow. Let's speed this up."
Yeah, and
Love
then
that.
further, I love in the Wiz
Stephanie
Live that actress, Shanice Williams, I believe
Yes.
her name was. She was great. And then of course Stephanie Mills, who did the original version. Yes.
It's a great. Have you ever heard Jasmine Sullivan sing it?
Yes.
Come on.
And
if you
she's
haven't
such
seen
a
that,
bad singer. It's crazy that it was good.
It's incredible. And it's insane that she was so good at doing it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And she was young when she was doing that. Like, should not have had that kind of knowledge of know how to sing that song like that.
Right,
Turned
right.
it.
And now she's adults and giving us hotels.
Yeah. But yes, that's all of mine. Well, not all of them, but like
those were
pretty good.
fabulous choices.
Thank you very much.
Great starting block for this
I thought
month.
I really turned my pussy on that.
Yes, please, please. Keep It is brought to you by Quince. A well-built wardrobe is about pieces that work together and hold up over time. That's what Quince does best. Premium materials, thoughtful design, and everyday staples that feel easy to wear and easy to rely on even as the weather shifts. Quince works directly with top factories and cuts out the middlemen, so you're not paying for brand markup, just quality clothing. Everything is built to hold up to daily wear and still look good season after season. Plus, they only partner with factories that meet rigorous standards for craftsmanship and ethical production. I own so much from Quince. In LA, the seasons tend to run together anyway, but Quince makes me feel like I can wear only their clothes all the time and feel good about it. You can wash them a million times, they still feel high quality, still feel like they belong on your body. Refresh your wardrobe with Quince. Go to quince.com/keepit for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's QINCE.com/keepit. Free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/keepit. Keep It is brought to you by Qualia. Look, magnesium is something most of us lack, and if you're taking the drugstore variant, you're still not getting the full picture. And industrial farming, chronic stress, and everyday aging all make it, you guessed it, worse. Almost every supplement uses one form of magnesium, but magnesium comes in many forms, and each form helps your health in a different way. That's exactly why you need to try Qualium Magnesium Plus. Most people know that magnesium is critical for sleep, but some forms help muscle recovery, brain function, heart health, bone health, mood, and over 300 functions in the body. That's why Qualia Magnesium Plus is the only product to combine 10 bioavailable forms of magnesium with more than 70 trace minerals that help fuel magnesium support. It's full spectrum magnesium to deliver magnesium's full potential. It's not just a sleep supplement. It's a full-body magnesium system built for modern living to feel your best every day. It's time to improve your sleep and enhance your recovery with Qualia Magnesium Plus. Qualia, to me, has helped with muscle recovery. I'm somebody who likes to work out a lot. I work out probably 6 days a week. I could stand to go down to 4 to 5, honestly. But Qualia makes it feel like my muscles are ready to rest and ready to go again. So, thanks, Qualia. Experience the most trusted magnesium for purity, potency, and performance. Plus, it's non-GMO, vegan, and gluten-free, making it a choice you can feel good about. Go to qualialife.com/keepit for 50% off. And here's a bonus. Use the code KEEPIT for an additional 15% off your order. That's QUALIA life.com/keepit and use code KEEPIT. Thanks to Qualia for sponsoring this episode. This week's guest is the most fabulous faithful the Traitors have ever seen. She's a winner of Drag Race All-Stars. Again, it's an all-winners episode here. A star in RuPaul's upcoming film, Stop That Train. A stand-up comic set to hit the road on February 21st. And the host of the hilarious podcast, Monét Talks and Sibling Rivalry. Please welcome to Keep It, the raddest Monét X Change.
Yay! Yeah. This is so nice. Thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm so psyched.
You have 2 winners and 2 stars.
Yay!
Yeah,
We're both in the
because
film.
those are 2 different things.
I was gonna say,
Those are 2 different things.
Yeah, you can win Drag Race, but that does not make you a star.
it's,
honey.
it's a Venn diagram situation.
It is.
We're
It's
in
not
the
a
middle.
both.
It
Yeah,
is,
right.
it is, for sure.
Oh my God. Okay, well, first of all, I had to start with the Traitors. We were just discussing this,
Yes.
Symone and I. Were you thrilled to be on it? Like, was it a dream show for you? Because a part of me, if I get cast on a show like that, is, but then they can just fucking get rid of you unceremoniously.
So I love games like that, like
Yeah.
strategy, like deception, all that shit. I love
You
all
seem like-
that stuff.
You
No,
seem
by all
like,
means swear.
Okay.
You seem like you like to lie. And like, so this is perfect. Just a little. Yeah.
You know, I like bending the truth if I am doing a bit. Like, I love that stuff. I mean, my best friend is Bob. We
Yeah,
literally,
right.
I learned to gaslight in our first 6 months of friendship. You know what I mean?
To survive.
Yeah, to survive, I needed to.
Absolutely.
So going on Traitors was a dream. I've been watching it since season 1. I've watched all the seasons. I watched
all the iterations?
all the iterations, all the UK seasons, all the American ones. I even watched Australia.
Australia 1 was good.
Australia
Yeah.
one was good. Then I watched the New Zealand one, which was awful. They were in like an Airbnb. Oh,
They
this
put
was
them in a
fun.
castle?
No, it wasn't a castle. It was like somebody's house.
They ain't got no castle.
It was like somebody's house
They
in the
got no
valley.
castles in New
I was like,
Zealand,
what is this? I was like, I'm not watching the rest. I watched one episode. I'm not gonna watch this mess.
No.
New Zealand
Put them
getting a
in the
little
Shire.
cocky.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, so I love Traitors. I love it. But that's the thing. When you are a faithful, you're just completely left to
Yeah.
to the devices of the Traitors. Like, they know all the information.
And you know
like,
nothing.
Yeah, you know nothing. And
I
like,
hate that.
It is so easy for people to watch the show and be like, well, girl, obvious. I'm like, yeah, it's obvious to you because
Yeah.
you know who the traitors are. Like you know what the camera wants you to know, so it's easier for you.
Like so when you go in, you really have like zero inkling. They tell you nothing. It's like they drop you in and say hit it.
Girl, exactly, literally that. And I think what I love about that show so much is that production. They care so much about the integrity of the game. Like they are making sure everything is secret. Like you know nothing. So which like feeds this thing that you really feel like people are getting murdered.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you really do.
No, I mean people
I love
cry
that.
on this show
I know
all the time.
because it gets so real so fast. Like you get to the first day, you're like, oh my god, whatever. And by the time you're at the first round table, that's when it's intense because you go into the first round table. They play the hanging tree from
Hunger Games.
from Hunger Games.
You're kidding.
Excuse
No.
me.
You get to the table and they
I
play
love
that because
that.
they want to get you in the mood. And then you do it in silence. You listen to that, and then it is to the discussion. And like,
How long do you get for that usually?
so on camera, it's like 10, 12 minutes. Maybe in real time, it's like about an hour. And it goes on, and people are going at it. Like Tiffany's banishment was so intense. Like it was, and like because everyone was going at her. And like when she made this plea, she was like, "Y'all, I'm doing this. I need this money. She's like, I'm here for my son. My son is going to college in the fall, and I need this money. But if y'all think I'm a traitor, then fucking send me home. Then write my name down." Like, it got so real. You like, God, do I write her name down now? Like I don't think, but we've all agreed to, and I don't want to be the one outlier because if I'm the one who didn't, then I look like
then
a
you look like a traitor. Yeah.
It's like all these things constantly in your brain.
When you're at the round table, and is it really like you go in with your thoughts? You go in like what do you think it is? Do you ever feel swayed? Do you ever like come out of it like, maybe I would? Well, you do at the end. You find out, but like. Are you swayed ever?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, for me, I didn't get swayed. I was only there for 4 episodes.
No, listen, you were there the whole time.
But before I was there, who I went in going to vote, I voted. Like that first night when we were all like the first round table, we all went in. The sentiment around the entire cast was we're gonna vote for Donna Kelsey.
Yeah.
Donna Kelsey is the one we're sending home today. We're gonna be the first.
Donna.
We're gonna be the first cast to ever get a trade on the first night. We're doing it. Then Ron came in, dropped the evidence about Portia, and then he flipped like everyone to Portia. And I was so mad. Because I knew. I don't know what it was.
How did you know? How did you know?
I'm gonna say I don't believe they showed us that really.
No.
Because I knew Portia was a faithful because after, no shade, I love Portia, but Portia is, Portia thought the Underground Railroad was a real thing, okay? So
So many people said that online, and I'm like, I also as a housewife viewer, I was like, she's not the house. I love you, Portia.
Yeah, I love Portia.
I love you. But also same.
Yeah, Portia's not this like masterful strategist that was coming to the like.
She's here for looks.
She's there for looks and to have a good time. So I just genuinely thought that she was faithful. I knew that. So when everyone was so like Ron made his case, and I was like, okay, it's convincing, but I don't think people are gonna really turn. And then as the things got revealed, I was like, oh my god, he really convinced the whole table that this girl was a traitor. And she went up, she stood in that circle, and she said her thing with her big old juicy booty in that thing. And I was like, oh my god! I was like, me and Candace, we sat next to each other. Afterwards, we were like, I cannot believe. I was like, I knew. I knew. And then that's when Candace and I said to her, I was like, Candace, look. This was me and her were in the bar. No one else was in there. I was like, I don't know if you're a faithful. I don't know if you're a traitor. You don't know if I'm a faithful. You don't know if I'm a traitor. She did because she was a traitor. But I was like, let me tell you something. I was like, I'm promising you right now, if I'm a traitor, I will never say your name in the turret. And if I'm a faithful, I will never bring you up at the round table, and I will defend you.
Girls Engaged doing what's
I
supposed
was
to be done.
like, I'm gonna. So I was like, because I just feel you are 100% faithful, and I want to have this back with you. And cut to 5 episodes later, she told Lisa I said her name, but I think that was one of her fatal flaws in the game because as a traitor, you have to have faithfuls as allies too.
Yeah.
Right.
Which Rob R is doing a good job of. He has like,
and that's why I think he's like, it's giving like top 3.
Girl, he has 3 people. He has 3 people who are faithfuls who are loyal to him because he's so like,
and he knows it, bitch.
Exactly.
And he knows it.
He has Maura, he has Colton, well, gone now, Natalie, and someone else. But like these people, like they're defending him outside, and he, you know what I mean. So he's playing a really good game.
If you saw, I think it's UK 2 or something. This one
Harry.
traitor, yes, he like that's how he wins.
Yes.
He keeps 3 people specifically who, for reasons unbeknownst to us, are obsessed with defending him. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, well, we know why.
You
know why they defending Rob? I'm defending Rob, bitch. To my last breath, I ain't even in the game.
No, I love Rob. Rob was so quiet, like. Candace brings up a good point this past episode. Like, I mean, for when I was there, Rob was really quiet, right?
yeah.
And like at the very beginning, I was like, maybe this guy's because I know nothing about Love Island. I've never seen the show.
Girl, you should watch it.
So I know I heard
You
it's
should
really
watch
good.
It. It's really good.
And I was like, I think this guy is the thing. So I was like, I would like ask Maura, like Maura, like tell us about Rob. She's like, I don't know. And like, bitch, you the only one who knows anything about Rob.
Yeah.
you
have a dossier, surely.
Like, y'all are from the same thing. Like you don't know anything. And then cut to, she was like, I should have told you guys more about Rob. But like, yeah, Maura,
you think?
Also, you had the time.
Like you had the time, you know what I mean? But also Maura went into that show. Maura had never seen an episode of Traitors.
What?
She had no idea banishments were happening. She did not know murders were there. Maura knew nothing about the game.
She said, "I'm here for the fun."
Girl,
I'm
no,
here
she
for
was
the
like, I just want to show my looks.
Yeah.
I just want to wear
And the
clothes.
wigs.
And the wigs.
She got the wigs, honey.
Okay, see,
Yeah,
so
quite
here's
all
the
right.
thing. All these white people are watching people like, wow, Maura is so good with her hair. How does she get all? I'm like,
Girl,
she's wearing a wig,
that's a
girl.
wig,
Maura
honey.
came with a suitcase of
and
wigs.
if you really know, she be wearing hats too. So
yes. Exactly.
Okay.
I'm like, white people, wake up. They're wigs. Maura's not cutting her hair and it's growing 10 feet overnight.
No.
Like,
Rapunzel hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Imagine what are some things the chia pet the chia pets
chia pet.
they ain't going back every goddamn day.
yeah.
I just feel like the hard thing about that show is like you have no information to go off of when you're like making these accusations, but except I would be thinking like a producer, like what would a producer pick to be the Traitors? But you can't talk about that on camera, I'm
No.
sure.
You can't. And also, but you can be that, and you could also be completely wrong because like, no one would think that it would have been 3 women and 1 guy. Like maybe
I wouldn't have thought 2 housewives.
Exactly.
And I wouldn't have thought Rob.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
like,
next
initially.
season they might do all guys. Like you just
Yeah.
never know.
Right.
And then you'll be like, oh well, there's definitely like a woman here. Like and then you could be wrong. Like so that's why this game. I'm like, it's really hard to say I would have did this or I should have done that because. You're going in the game with the information you have, and you have to trust people. You cannot play this game and not trust anyone.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I just made the mistake of trusting the wrong person.
And especially at the beginning, you have absolutely nothing. So you have to go on the little crumbs that you have, and it's kind of weird for you not to be in consensus because that puts you
Exactly.
like, why aren't you voting with everybody?
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
So it's the worst.
It
the
really
fucking
is.
worst.
It really is. But
And then to be wrong, and then you're like, fuck. And then in your case, having the Donna pill, and then the motherfuckers didn't listen.
I know.
And got flipped. And
You
then that's why
know?
Ron went home.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So it's just like all these little things, like the smallest decision can lead to big consequences in
Yeah.
Traitors. But I think that's what's real. That's
what makes it fun.
That just makes it.
That's what
I
makes it
think that
fun.
makes it.
I think
exciting
certain
for
people
me.
who are unceremoniously eliminated like that, though, should get a call back. Like, you should be on another
I think
season of Traitors.
absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
If when Alan deigns it, so I will appear in the castle again. Honestly, I want to come with more fashion. People are like, well, why did you only do drag the first night? I was like, girl, let me tell you
I feel
something.
like there's no time.
There's no time. And like, let's say I got in drag for every episode. After we got back from the missions, I would have to redo my whole makeup,
Yeah.
and that's taking me from time to play the game.
Yeah.
And like a lot of strategizing happens like right after the missions. People are like, okay, what's the deal? Like, so that's and it happens really fast. So you have to like
You have to be in it.
You have to be in
can't
it.
be like going out because then that kind of also would make you look a little.
Exactly. Like, well, where was
You have to go do your
Monet the whole
makeup?
time? Literally. But that, like, you're that, like 100%. That's how the game works. They were like, Symone drank her water really quickly, and I think because she was nervous.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my god, I'm just thirsty.
Yes, like, please.
I'm parched.
God, can I not be parched?
Jesus.
My defense is I'm parched.
Parched.
Okay, so you were fabulous on Traitors. I'm sorry to have seen you go. We have to talk about stand-up for a second.
Yeah.
First of all, how long have you done stand-up?
Okay, so I've been doing stand-up professionally, calling myself a stand-up comedian for the past 4 years.
Okay.
But so how it happened was 4 years ago, Comedy Dynamics, who is one of the biggest stand-up producers in the world, they came to my management. They were like, we want 4 girls to do these specials. They're gonna pay for them, whatever. And so my agent came to me. He was like, I think you should do it. I was like, I don't do stand-up though. He's like, well, you do. I'm like, I don't. He's like, I've seen your shows in New York before you're on Drag Race. I've seen you like host these shows. I was like, you're doing stand-up, you're just not calling it that. And I was like, I don't know. So he was like, do me a favor, just sit down, give yourself some time, write some material, and let's see where you get. So I sat down, I took like a week off of work, and I just like worked on like writing material, writing jokes, whatever it was. And then I did a show at the Brea Improv, and he came out, he was like, you see, I told you do stand-up. And I was like, I got that stand-up.
Was that weird to realize? Were you like, okay, I guess I am?
I mean, yeah, I
think
guess
it's also because like that's such a heavy thing, like to say you're a stand-up comedian, and like stepping into that. So like realizing it is fun.
Yeah, it really was.
Bitch, I am.
And I was like, okay, yeah, I am. And then so over the past 4, I mean, I love my first special. The mistake I made though, is that I like wrote the material like on a Friday and I recorded my special the next Thursday.
That's fucking wild.
Which is not the way to do a
Untested?
untested. I did it with one
shit,
audience, which is not the way you do a special, right?
No.
Like, you work that material for like a year,
Yeah.
like 2 years, and then you do a
Change it.
special,
Yeah,
change it up.
Did you have to do it that way, or
I had to do that way because it was so fast the way it happened. But it was kind of like trial by fire. I did it, and then after I recorded the special, I went and I did that material for like a year, 2 years, and I was like, I should record a new special with that one material. But you know what? I burned it. It's done. So now this new hour, High Heels, Bad Knees.
Yes.
I've been working the material for about 2 years, and it is so freaking funny. I'm so proud of this material. People come to my shows. Because, you know, Drag Race fans, they come and they come into a show at the comedy club, but sometimes they don't know what to expect. Like, they think they're going to get, I don't know, they're going to get some
Like
numbers.
lip-syncing,
You know,
Yeah.
they think it's going to be Alyssa Edwards standing on stage talking about herself for an hour with devoid of jokes.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. And
Read
like,
her. Read her.
No, I love Alyssa.
I do too. That's my girl.
I'm just, I do this, and these like these bookers, and they come after the show, they're like, wow, that was like really funny. I'm like, what were you expecting? You
Yeah.
thought I was gonna come up here and
It's almost like, did you expect me to fail?
to fail?
Like, what is that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
It's a backhanded compliment.
It
We
really
love
is.
But
They're like, yeah, like you're like a bona fide comedian. This was so good. When can we have you back? And I'm like, thank you. Like that feels really nice to hear. So
Yeah.
I feel really validated. I sometimes I do feel like, you know, I didn't go through like Mateo Lane is a stickler about doing it the right way, like working in New York, going to 5 comedy clubs in a night and da 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 da. But you know, but I kind of did that. I worked as a drag queen in New York City for 7 years.
Yeah,
I was
that's-
doing 7 shows over 5 days, and it was typically my shows. All except for 2 were solo shows. Where it was myself on stage for 2 hours, entertaining 3, sometimes 3 gay people in the room, or 30. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I did it, just not in the traditional stand-up comedian
No,
way.
I think of it as overlapping with stand-up, which is
Yeah.
what surprises me is that more drag queens don't do just stand-up sometimes.
see,
Yeah.
And also, like, the New York is so set up for that.
Yeah, it's
because of
very
how
that.
you have to do shows that is kind of trial by.
It really
is
is.
the trial by fire.
It really is.
honestly.
Like that's what a lot of New York shows are. It's a queen. Well, I don't know what it is now. I know back in my day with like myself, Bob, Peppermint, Bianca, when we were, you know, in New York City, it was like they were all solo or sometimes duo shows, and you are on stage. You're tasked with doing the show, keeping these people in the bar for 2 hours, and that's
Yeah.
what I did at
crazy.
therapy, at industry, at hardware bar. Like that's what the thing was, and
It's on cabaret style, huh?
yeah, very cabaret style. That's what pretty much all the shows were when growing up.
Are there any queens who don't currently do stand-up who you think should?
Ooh.
Stand-up comedian.
And also any ones who actually do stand-up and you
And
want
should
them to stop. Yeah, yeah.
Bianca, tired.
had it.
We've had
She's
it.
coming out with one too, so
I know.
this is your time.
Shooting a torch,
Take the
so-
warning.
No, Bianca is incredible. Bob is
I love
incredible. Who? I don't know.
Who does? Who-
I don't know who would
'Cause I
be
feel
good.
like you.
I mean, Ginger Minj has a lot of stories to tell. She could be fun.
I mean, does she? Stories. Listen, wait, no, that's my
Guys,
co-star.
over the
That's our
week-
co-star.
I was
That's
at
our
a party over
co-star.
the weekend where I overheard somebody saying, and I'm sure they were well-meaning. They're like, "I've started to write down the jokes I say in conversation, and they want to turn it into stand-up." I'm like, "Not the same thing."
Not
Nope.
the same thing.
Not the same thing,
It's
babe.
so
not
weird
the
what
same
people
thing.
think
No.
translates into professional
Actual
funny.
on stage,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I think it's, as you know, it's an art. It's a
an
skill
art.
set that you have
Yes.
to like.
It's like it's a
mold.
language you
It
speak,
really is a language. It
You
really
know.
is.
And you have to cultivate it for yourself. You have to figure out what style works for you.
Yes.
Like what who your audience is. It is not. It scares me, honestly.
Really?
Oh my god! Like when we did the roast on the thing, that was the scariest challenge for me. And over Snatch Game, like all of it. And
but,
so like
but killed.
no,
I-
I lip synced, bitch.
Did you? Oh, yeah, that was you.
Oh, yeah, that was your
in
one
gold
yes,
outfit.
yeah.
Go outfit, yes.
Yeah.
So like I think my hats are off always to the girls.
Yeah, it's and it's fun. You know what I mean? And again, there have been times when I think I love like jokes where I work on. I'm like, this is gonna kill, and in the room it goes. And like, but
It's such a
that's
weird
fine.
feeling. It
It's-
feels like it's intuitive, like you're
Yeah, what
you're
is
speaking
that?
to
How do
somebody
you-
and it's gonna hit. Yeah.
How
Yeah.
do you have you navigated that?
When that happens, I just think of like in the moment, like in the art, I just think of a punch up for it right there, or like, or I'll make a joke about the joke bombing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's just you're just working, and like
Yeah.
the thing is that a lot of these stand up audiences, they are big fans of you, and they're there to support you.
That's true.
They love you.
That's true.
And like if a joke isn't as funny, like you just move on. You acknowledge it or you don't, and just move on to the next show.
Do you have like a line in your head? You're like, this is what I'm gonna say if the bomb jokes.
No.
Or if the bomb joke. If the bomb jokes.
bomb jokes.
It's the bomb
What's
joke.
the bomb
It's the
jokes?
bomb joke.
It's the bomb
I
jokes,
killed it,
baby.
girl. girl.
Click, clack, clack, boom.
Yeah, so not off the cuff, but it comes to you in a moment. I don't know, your brain just does it, you know.
Now we have to talk about Stop That Train.
Ooh.
Okay. Now I have a couple of friends in this movie. My friend Matt Rogers is in it.
Yeah.
But Adam Shankman's the director.
Yes,
great
love.
gay director and choreographer.
Yes,
fabulous.
don't forget.
So You Think You Can Dance judge, by the way.
Wait, Adam Shankman judged on So You Think You
Yes,
Dance?
it was him,
I
Nigel
also didn't
Lithgow,
know
and Mary Murphy. Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
He would be I need to watch that.
Yeah, right.
I need to
gotta
watch
go
that.
back. Wait, so you know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about
Oh no.
America's Next Dance Best
Oh,
Dance.
Mario
I was like,
Lopez. Yeah,
I
yes.
was like, so Adam Shankman was sitting next to Lil Mama judging people,
Oh my
Naomi.
god, the MTV one.
That's what I was
Oh
like,
my
wait,
God.
what? I was like, Adam Shankman was on there. I was like, that doesn't something.
That don't
isn't
sound
adding
right.
up.
Lil
Okay.
Mama was
sound
good
right.
on that show.
She was. She was
Yes.
good. She
Yeah.
was good.
And
She
her
was
lip
good.
gloss was popping.
It
Right,
was.
still is.
And it still is.
My favorite
Yeah.
song because she rhymes lip glossing with Miss McClarson.
Which only a real artist can do.
That's right.
Okay.
Yes. Dr. Seuss and Lil Mama.
Yes. Artistry, baby.
The poet laureate, Little Mama.
She's also really good as Left Eye in that one movie.
Oh wait, she played Left Eye in a movie.
Yeah,
I did not know this
it was
either.
the TV movie about TLC.
Yeah.
Is it Lifetime?
The hit ish.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
girl, not even no.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm
VH1.
They
Yeah,
make 'em.
something like that.
Oh my god.
What was it like making this movie? Because it feels RuPaul's like the president or something.
Yeah, President Gagwell.
President Gagwell.
President Gagwell.
Yes.
I mean, I was just a day player. I was just there
Yeah.
for a day. Symone was there for
I was there for most of the shooting.
for
Yeah.
most of the shooting, and it was like, I mean, well, the thing that gagged me the most was like Adam Shankman was like, you know, you guys are playing real
women.
Help me.
So makeup very
girl.
very pulled back.
And
which
so-
we're girls.
We're girls, but you're
Yes.
way more girl than me, honey. Symone is very soft and gorgeous and beautiful. I'm a hard, sometimes canvas. And girl, they put that makeup on me, and I was looked in the mirror. I said, "Oh, my god,
Who is she? I'm my character.
Girl.
You're not Monet. This is my character.
Butch Queen first time up in drag, honey. It's giving 1980s.
Yes.
Love Asia, love Asia.
Yes.
I look interesting in this
Oh
in
my
this,
God.
in this makeup. When I
Oh.
see it on screen, I'm like, they need
I
to
can't
throw
wait.
some filters on
but
that.
they're definitely putting hello. Y'all
Yeah.
putting filters on them.
They need to because but I mean,
RuPaul's in it, so we're putting
yeah,
filters.
yeah,
so we're
yeah.
good.
One of the one scene I did, I'm like, RuPaul was addressing. It's like a White House press conference press briefing, and which I love it. RuPaul does this on set too. He comes out on set, and he's getting his mark to the podium, and he goes, "The lighting here is low."
Oh, he's one of those people.
Oh,
yeah.
honey.
Billy Eichner's like that.
Notorious.
Is it
Yeah,
like that?
yeah,
yeah.
Oh yeah, Rue's like, we need to fix the key light,
Yeah.
and they're like, Rue,
And we'll leave.
Yeah, he'll leave. He's like, no, it's not. He's like, do y'all motherfuckers need more money for the lights up in here? He's like, I'll pay for all this shit. It's so funny. One of my favorite RuPaul moments was the season 10 reunion.
Okay.
This one we did it. We do it in the auditorium. They don't do reunions
They
anymore.
don't do
huh?
them anymore now. In the theaters.
The theaters, yeah.
Yeah,
We were
no.
in the Orpheum Theater.
Downtown LA, yeah.
Yeah, we're sitting on stage, and we're all there in high whore drag, season 10, Asia O'Hara, Monique Hart, everyone. We're sitting there, and in our corsets and our looks, and we've been sitting there for like 10, 15 minutes. Then they invite Rue to set. Rue's on set, and he sits down in the middle here, and we're all, flying ducks, a flying V, looking at RuPaul. And then, so they're like fishing with the lights and doing a thing. He's like, are we going to be ready anytime soon? They're like, yeah, we're almost there. Last looks. And they're going around like 5 more minutes past. He goes, these fucking bitches are sitting here in their drag and their
Yes.
corsets and their high heels. Get these cameras rolling. Do not torture these girls. We need to go now. And in 1.2 seconds, cameras are
happened.
rolling and RuPaul is doing his intro. Hello and welcome back to.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Run the
that.
set.
Oh, I love
Yes.
that.
Wow.
You know, back in my
Because it
I
takes
mean,
one person.
It takes
does.
one person.
Yeah.
And back in like season 10, let me tell you something. We used to stand on stage and we used to be in
Oh.
our heels. And
No,
because on TV, the judging is what, 5 minutes?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. In real time,
It's
about
like 40 minutes per person.
Yeah, it's like 40 minutes per girl.
Yeah.
And you're standing there, and that's when I had an accident on stage.
Oh.
Oh, you pee yourself?
Girl.
Oh,
It-
girl, you pee
It
yourself.
was the Design Challenge, episode 4 of season 10, when I was in that red thing, my first time I lip synced. And they were going out. I was the first one to get critiqued. They critiqued me, and I'm like sad as hell because I know I'm in the bottom. They go to the next girl. And they get to like Miss Cracker, who was like the 4th person. So now, right now we're at what, an hour, almost 2 hours
it had to
in.
be at least 2 hours.
And I was like, bitch, I gotta pee.
At that time, they didn't let you. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I was like, I have to pee. I was thinking to myself, I was like, you know what? You can hold it, Monét. You got this. So they finished that girl to get to the final person. I think it was Aquaria, and I was like, oh no, bro, you can't. So in the middle of Aquaria's critiques, I'm like, excuse me. RuPaul, I have to go to the bathroom now. And then I turn up stage and I'm shuffling and I just start peeing.
No.
Nail trail on the main stage going into my thing. And then I run up stage. The PAs come help me. I take off my tights, change my tights, do everything. I come back to set like 20 minutes later and RuPaul and Tisha Campbell-Martin stand up and they go,
Oh my God. Tisha Campbell's a good audience.
I know.
Yes.
I was like, I cannot believe I just pissed myself in front of Gina from Martin. Girl.
By the way, I don't want to tell you how to do your career. If you had saved it for the lip sync.
Oh.
Come on.
Imagine that dark spot.
Every
just going
stunt's
down your
been
leg,
done.
mama.
Except that.
Yeah, but like, yeah, she peed.
For the gag of it all, honey. She is here to lip sync.
Oh my God, that would have made the
I
papers.
loved it.
Seen you in the Huffington Post. Monét, thank you so much for being here.
We're done already.
I know. I could do 3 hours of you.
Oh my gosh, this is so
you're
fun.
fine.
Thank y'all for having me.
Oh my God.
Thank
And
you
you were
for being
fabulous
here.
in the Traitors. I'm sorry we didn't get more of you, but we will get
Yes.
more of you on tour.
Yes.
Where are you headed?
I'm headed to Spokane. I'm headed to Chicago.
Yes.
I'm headed to Palm Springs at the Plaza Theater.
Those are
Ooh.
3 different brands of lesbian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Palm Spring? Woo.
Palm Springs,
Get the
girl.
golfing.
Girl, death becomes her.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna be down there all over Seattle, Portland, everywhere. Just go to MonetXchange.com to get tickets. and I'll be in your city.
Oh,
Are
we
you
will
coming
be
to
there.
LA, yes?
Yes, I'm doing
Okay,
a show.
great.
Yeah, in LA.
I will come see you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, girl, please, I'll get y'all tickets.
Oh,
Just-
please,
right,
yay!
done.
Y'all heard it here,
Done,
didn't
done.
you? Okay.
It's on the
Cut
record.
it. Tape it.
Yeah. Thank you to Monét X Change. The Traitors is streaming now on Peacock, and you can get tickets to High Heels Bad Knees stand-up tour at MonetXChange.com. We'll be right back with more Keep It.
Woo!
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. In 2026, having a love life is stressful. I think people deal with it in unhealthy ways. For instance, maybe they compare themselves to others too much. They look at people who are living in some ideal way and think, oh, if only I had a relationship like that, my life would be better. But honestly, this is the kind of thing you can solve with BetterHelp. We get it. February is full of flowers, candy, stuffed animals, and of course, lots to talk about relationships and dating. No matter where you are, whether you're married or dating or single or just focusing on you, you're right on time. Therapy can help you find your way and see more clearly where you want to be. I personally love therapy because it gives you the chance to be articulate. Feeling articulate about your own life makes your problems seem so much more manageable. It makes it feel like something you can troubleshoot as opposed to just vague feelings in the ether that you have to deal with. Whether it's for individuals or couples, therapy is an opportunity to identify what's getting in the way and help remove any blockers. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 6 million people globally. And it works, with an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/keepit. That's betterhelp.com/keepit. Keep It is brought to you by Acorns. You know what stopped me from investing in the past? Not knowing what the hell I was doing. Acorns makes you feel like you can organize your money and the way you spend money without even having to think about it. So many people are focused on where their money is today. Acorns is the financial wellness app that cares about where your money is going tomorrow. And with the Acorns potential screen, you can find out what your money is capable of. Acorns is a smart way to give your money a chance to grow. Acorns is easy. You can sign up in minutes and start automatically investing your spare money, even if all you've got is spare change. Acorns grows with you. Whether you're just starting out or thinking about settling down, Acorns supports your big and small goals across every life stage. The Acorns potential screen shows you the power of compounding and how your money could grow over time. Plus, you can quickly adjust how much you're investing every day, week, or month to make sure you're building towards your goals. Acorns is all in one. No more finance apps cluttering up your phone. With Acorns, you can invest, save, and give your money a chance to grow in one trusted place. I love Acorns, and in particular, I love the potential screen because it tells you where your money could be going. And I have no vision for where my money goes other than 2 protein shakes. Sign up now and Acorns will boost your new account with a $5 bonus investment. Join the over 14 million all-time customers who have already saved and invested over $27 billion with Acorns. Head to acorns.com/keepit or download the Acorns app to get started. Paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Tier 2 compensation provided. Potential subject to various factors such as customers' accounts, age, and investment settings. Does not include Acorns fees. Results do not predict or represent the performance of any Acorns portfolio. Investment results results will vary. Investing involves risk. Acorn Advisors, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/keepit. And we're back with the sauciest part of the episode. It's Keep It. Symone, I guess we'll start with you. What are you saying Keep It to? And by the way, we're having Monét with us because why wouldn't we?
Why wouldn't we? Come on.
They asked me to leave and I said no. That's the real
The
tea.
truth.
It's an Airbnb squatter situation.
LL. Whoa. That was a stroke. Did y'all see that? Yeah. Did y'all feel that? That was an audible stroke, girls. Wow. Anyways, I would like to say keep it to this fake outrage. Oh, yes, fake outrage from this fabulous halftime show moment. It's a mess. You all know he had a great time. You enjoyed it. And if you didn't enjoy it, there's no more Cinco de Mayo for you.
And also, by the way, does that mean you enjoyed Kid Rock? Because I watched.
Thank you.
I watched 2 seconds of that performance.
And
first
absolutely
of all,
not.
the lip sync track was off.
Oh, yeah.
So Hillbilly Manili was already falling.
Not Hillbilly Vanilli.
And secondly,
I love that.
he was wearing like skin tight jean shorts,
so
like he just got
bad.
back from Help Me a Picnic.
Yeah. At that Turning Point gala, not a single chin was to be found,
No.
and it was very
Skin
evident
down here.
by every picture I
Dragging,
saw.
honey, skin on the ground.
Awful.
child.
Whereas the entire delegation of the Bad Bunny performance,
Yes.
honey, plump,
Shank.
cute, together, honey.
Custom outfits, darling.
Custom
Moving
down.
sets. Dancing, ass shaking, honey.
No, the girls were doing deadlifts on stage.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
God, I mean, come on. Let's have fun. It's 2026. Get into the dance.
I agree.
Jesus.
I agree.
No, I mean, again, you're right. There was nothing to object to.
There's nothing to object to, darling.
Like pretending like the Spanish language was somehow an
Was so
onslaught to your
offensive.
being. It's like it makes no sense.
It makes
Insane.
absolutely no. You watch it, you hear more of that down the street than you did in that 15 minutes.
Hello.
Yeah.
You'll be
please.
fine. You're
Yeah.
fine.
Monét, what is rankling you?
Keep it for the ridiculously gory scenes from the pit. I am watching the pit.
We already described the dick from a couple weeks
Oh
ago.
my God,
Oh,
yes,
God.
draining the blood out the dick. It's just too much. I'm like,
Wait.
sometimes I feel like the punishment does not match the crime.
Wait, hold on. Penis dick.
Yes,
Please. Yes.
Somebody walked in taking a little too much Trimax. You know,
Oh,
uh-huh.
is that the
the
enhancer?
injectable. The injectable to keep you.
We call that the Puerto Vallarta special.
Okay, I was gonna say that sounds gay. That sounds gay.
Yeah.
That sounds gay.
So they had to drain the penis of blood.
And
then
by
it
the way,
was-
you won't believe how much draining occurs.
It was too
Really?
much, girl. It was
Like
it was
bucket?
Red soup. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was,
Oh my
It was
God.
Nosferatu's cauldron.
I'm scared of that. I'm scared of that.
Yeah, so I always feel like the punishment that does not match a crime because someone will like walk in with like a paper cut and then there's a hacksaw and they're like slicing them open. I'm like, it's a Band-Aid with a word.
What are words?
Like, what are we doing
A
here?
chainsaw with a Band-Aid would do.
Yeah, so I'm like sometimes, and you do not dare try to eat a meal and watch the pit.
Oh, God.
Because
Oh,
you'll be
God.
wearing your meal afterwards. All
No.
right, it's too much. So I just watch it with like
Is this
this
from
the whole
experience?
time.
Is this from experience? You got an Arby's sandwich in there?
No, that's Andy's. Andy. Andy did that shit, girl.
Andy, excuse me.
So I watch it like this. I love it, but the scenes tick me out sometimes.
No, I
I-
feel like there's going to be a whole call sheet betting bracket about what bodily fluids will appear in
Coming
any given
next.
episode because it's always a collage.
Yeah, it's true.
You never know, and it's always like fucking vile.
I tried watching it. I'm not
so
good with the
good,
medical
though.
drama.
The
I'm not
drama's
good with the
good.
medical
It's so
drama.
good, though.
Is it?
Yeah,
And it
it's
all
good.
happens over what, a day? Or a
One
weekend?
shift.
One shift.
One
Okay.
shift.
It's
8 episodes
surprisingly
per shift.
not soapy, which I really appreciate.
Yes.
I mean,
It's
even
not
though
soapy.
I do like a soap,
We
but I
like
like them
soaps.
kind of separate from the medical
Yes,
drama.
Okay.
I
you know?
agree.
So
I
it's
agree.
not too like who loves her and da-da-da-da.
Yeah,
No.
it's not that
Okay.
at all. It's about the work.
It's the drama.
Yeah, it's about the drama.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll give it
People
another
being good
shot.
at their jobs, which unfortunately I love to see.
No. It's so scarce in our media.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
My keep it this week is to an age-old drama. So there's a new documentary about Diane Warren, the songwriter,
Oh,
okay.
who's been nominated for 25,000 Oscars, and she's written things like "I Don't Want to Miss a Thing" by Aerosmith, "Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now," "If I Could Turn Back Time" by Cher.
Also,
Tons-
Bitch on Heels by the Vivian.
Okay.
Yes.
She wrote that.
Thank you for
Oh my
knowing what should be her primary
God.
hit.
Absolutely.
Come on, Monet.
Yes.
Come on now.
I was revisiting a Grammy battle that happened once over the weekend, and I'm still upset, which is 2 people were nominated for having sang "How Do I Live," which is a Diane Warren song, Leanne Rimes, versus Trisha Yearwood. And we gave it to Trisha Yearwood.
That's crazy.
That is
Excuse
crazy.
me.
That's
That is
ridiculous.
crazy.
I mean, this sounds so basic, but like her vibe singing this song is, you got my Starbucks order wrong. Whereas Leanne Rimes, at 14 years old, fresh off Star Search,
Yes.
she's like, I'm going to sing this like a sexy adult.
Yeah.
And it was an amazing record. I think it's one of the most replayable, best records in Diane Warren's catalog. Anyway, and then I looked into it. The year before, Leanne Rimes had beaten Trisha Yearwood. They just didn't want to give it to a kid twice.
Oh.
Kids are the future.
Kids are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way.
I'm upset. Yeah. But this woman has this documentary, by the way, is really good, and she is constantly nominated for Oscars, nominated for an Oscar again for a song from her own documentary, which is like
I mean, that's
fabulous,
work.
So
fabulous
wild.
Work, honey.
But she did so many of my favorite songs. I Get Weak by Belinda Carlisle. She did Blame It on the Rain by Milli Vanilli.
Oh.
The original Kid Rock, some would say.
Some people really have the sauce, like her, Max Martin, like these. They know how to like make hits. I'm like, they know the secret.
What's the one with the beard? Ruben.
Ruben Studdard?
No. Nope. Something. Is it David? That's
Rick
the one.
Rubin.
Rick
Oh,
Rubin.
yeah, it's Rick Rubin.
Yes.
Is he a good writer?
Producer. Yeah.
Producer.
Yeah, he's worked on every single thing.
Literally
Yeah,
everything.
they
From
have
like
the sauce.
Adele over to everyone.
Yeah, it's like
They
Ang
stand
Lee.
on.
You just make every kind of movie for everybody. Okay,
Yeah,
makes no sense.
got
What's wrong
it.
with you? Yeah.
Well, if any of y'all writing songs for almost middle-aged drag queen, hit me up, girl.
Hit her up. MonetXchange.com.
Please.
Wait, who's the best vocalist in the history of Drag Race?
Ooh, best vocalist. I'm gonna say like Jan.
Oh, maybe Jan.
Jan is
Yeah.
a really good
Yeah.
singer.
Jan is-
Beautiful
yeah,
voice.
I'm a big
yeah.
Madonna fan, and Jan during the Madonna episode was also good.
Yeah, she killed it.
Yeah.
Jan is a good singer.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
my mind went like to Courtney and Adore, but yeah, I forget. Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
of course,
my
Adore.
God, yeah, Adore.
Yeah.
Adore. Yeah.
Adore's
Great song.
song. She had a song from I Adore You, and the
Yeah,
video
yeah,
plays
like
in
the ballad,
reverse.
right?
Yes, it's
Yes.
so good.
Good
Adore's
video.
Adore, yes.
She's great.
Well,
Jan,
that
you're
song's
right.
been kind of swept under the rug. I'm glad you brought that up. I had forgotten about
Hey,
that.
Adore.
Monet, Simone, thank you so much for being here.
Oh my
God, I
God,
had
thank
a
you
blast.
for having me. This has been really fun.
Oh
Really
my
good time.
God.
Thank
It
you
was
for
worth
having
getting
me.
up at 5:30.
This is great. I had a blast.
Wait, any final thoughts on Bad Bunny? Since we didn't get to hear yours.
Oh, yes.
Hola, papi. Papi Benito es la mujer Monét X Change. Te amo mucho and felicitaciones.
Oh, that was good.
Your Spanish is
That
not
was
as good as mine or
good.
Lady Gaga's, but
No.
La mujer de Gagacita. She killed it, honey. I think, yes.
thank you guys for being here. Thank you to these fabulous people, and we'll see you next week on Keep It.
Yes.